There may be a new eBay shipping problem. I can't even. Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Dave, Midwest Picker. I am a full-time RN, full-time husband, father, kids, house, no dog. We're going to get a dog. Part-time YouTube content creator and part-time reseller, mostly eBay, little Macari. Haven't tried Facebook Marketplace yet, but I will pretty soon. Welcome to my channel. I make videos that help people new to reselling, no matter what the platform. If you look in the description down below, you can send me questions to my email. You can go to midwestpicker.com. You can connect with me that way. Instagram, I'm Midwest_picker, I think. And in the description, I have links to how-to videos, how to ship, how to source, how to list, how to research, all that good stuff for people new to reselling. They're a little bit older videos, but they're still relevant. I think in every video, I also say do your own research and do your own work, looking at other YouTubers and going to USPS.com and do your research. That's the number one piece of advice that I give to everybody. Before I start the video, I want to give a shout out to Noelle, Farm Girl Scavenger. I bought this hat from her eBay store. I get the hat. I'm wearing it in the office, and Joey says, "When's the last time I got anything new?" I don't know, Joey. You're lucky you're not out at the street with the trash heap. Trash heap. That's my new nickname for Joey, the trash heap. So I gave Joey the hat because he was complaining he never gets anything. So Joey's got the hat. I think it looks pretty cool. It's really nice if it rains because it's made from the same material that an IKEA reusable shopping bag is made out of. So if you're interested, I don't know if she has any left or not. She might be sourcing more, but check out Noelle's store. I'll put a link to Noelle's eBay store down in the description. Don't bombard her store, though. She might have run out, so I don't know. But anyway, new hat for Joey. And there's a new fad going around. I don't know if it's a fad, if that's the right word, on YouTube with content creators, and it's called buymeacoffee.com. So for those who create YouTube content, we spend a lot of time. I purchased editing software. It does take time and money to do these videos. If you want to help out YouTube content creators and contribute a couple bucks, I think $2, $5, something like that. Down in the description, you'll see a link. It says buy me a coffee. I changed mine to a Dr. Pepper. If you know my channel and you know me, I like Dr. Pepper. But if you click on that, you can make a very small donation. It helps support the channel. Kind of cool. A lot of people are doing that, YouTube content creators. So I thought, you know what? I'll try it. I got my first contribution today from No Money G. I'll put his picture up here. He's also a YouTube content creator, big time reseller. Go to his channel, show him some love, subscribe, put down in the comments on his most recent video, "Hey Greg, how about some more videos?" I tease Greg all the time. He's only got a few videos, but I'm sure he's going to make more in the near future. But big thank you to Greg. My very first contribution from Buy Me a Coffee. Didn't have to do that. He gave me $5. I hope he doesn't mind me saying that, but that was very nice of him. I'm also experimenting going live on Fridays on my lunch break. So typically I go live every Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Reseller chit chat. Sometimes I do trivia. Sometimes I give away prizes. Well, now I noticed on Fridays, around lunchtime, 11:30, 12, there's not a whole lot of activity on YouTube. So I just decided to do random lives, just talking to the chat, talking about reselling, subjects, things that come up. And it's kind of fun. So look for me around noon on Fridays. I should be going live. And if you subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon, you'll get a notification when I go live. So this video is about a potential, and I say that carefully with a capital P, a potential shipping issue with eBay. And before I get into the subject of this video, I want to clarify. I've been getting questions, emails, Instagram private messages, people reaching out to me saying, "Yeah, Dave, I hate eBay too. Yeah, Dave, I think eBay sucks too. And I'm using this weird voice. I don't know why. I don't hate eBay. I don't think eBay sucks. Do they have room for improvement? Well, sure they do. People do. Organizations, businesses, entities, there's always room for improvement. I make these videos to inform people that are new to reselling that might not get this information that there's a potential problem. And I did a rant video where eBay's pissing me off. I'll put a picture up here. It went semi-viral for my channel anyway. It's almost 5,000 views. I never get 5,000 views. Apparently I touched a nerve. A lot of comments and people reaching out to me saying, yeah, I'm mad too. I'm not saying I'm mad, but there are issues. And now there's this potential, capital P, potential new issue with eBay and shipping. Now, before I explain what it is, I have to explain to you what multiple item shipping is. So when you go on eBay and you create a listing, let's say you have, I don't know, 10 hammers. You create one listing for your hammer. You have a title, description, photographs, the whole thing. And at the bottom left side, you can change the quantity. And as I'm talking about these things, I'm going to try to remember to put pictures up here. So let's say you have 10 hammers. You can put quantity 10, but you don't need 10 listings. You only need one listing. So a person buys the hammer. Then eBay will change available 9. Somebody buys 2 hammers. Now you got to, let's see, 10 minus 1, carry the 2. Now you've got 7 available. And eBay keeps track of that inventory for you. And then when a person buys the very last one, the listing's done. No problem. So that's how listings work when you have multiple quantities. Now, I know what you're thinking. What happens if somebody buys 2 or 3 or 4? Well, you have an option. You can combine shipping. So if one person buys 2 or 3 of the same item, I mean, you can really get into the weeds and say, well, what if the same person buys different things like a hat and a ballpoint pen? Well, yeah, you can combine those too, but that's another video. So let's stay on topic here. So here's an example. I've sold lapel pins in the past. Let's say you have a bunch of lapel pins. Let's say you have 5 of the same pin. You create a listing, $10, and just to keep it simple, a flat $4 first class shipping and handling. So if somebody buys the lapel pin, they're going to get charged $14. I'm not talking sales tax. I'm just keeping it simple. That's why I like Joey, because I like simple. $10 lapel pin, a flat $4 first class shipping that you charge the buyer, $14 out the door. You change the quantity to, let's say, 20, because they're all exactly the same lapel pin. All right. Now this lapel pin, you wrap it in a little bit of bubble wrap. If it's, vintage and it's worth, money, it's worth $10. You could either put it in a padded envelope or you could put it in a small 6x4x4 box with a little love note, thank you note, a packing slip. That's what I do. Easy peasy, super cheap. It's going to be under $4 no matter where it goes, right? If they buy 3 pins or 4 pins or 5 pins, it's still going to fit in that nice, cute little 6x4x4 box. It's only going to be 6 or 7 ounces. It's only going to be $3.85, $3.95, maybe $4 shipping, no matter where it goes. Not a problem. So if they buy 5 pins, that's $50. Combined shipping, that's only $4. So the customer would only pay $54. Now, that's an option. You could charge them $4 for every pin, like $20 shipping. I personally would not do that. Customer's going to get all bent out of shape. They're going to ask you, can you send me an invoice? Can you refund me? I don't bother with all that. So I just do combined shipping because they're little tiny lapel pins. No big deal. I even put in my description, I will combine shipping for multiple purchases. Now let's say you're selling something else like a 5-pound cast iron weight. So barbells, dumbbells that have removable weights. Let's say you have a 5-pound cast iron weight that goes on dumbbells and barbells and whatever, and you post that on eBay. And let's say you have 20 of them, all right? So you're going to figure in your mind, okay, this is heavy. This could go in a priority mail, padded flat rate mailer. It's about $7.85. So I'm going to list this thing for, I don't know, $12 and a flat $8 priority mail shipping, because in your mind it's going to go in a padded flat rate envelope. You might sandwich it between cardboard so it doesn't slide around and bang around. You've got it in your mind, okay, $12 plus $8 shipping, that's 20 bucks. But I have 20 of them. So I'm going to put quantity 20, okay? So far, so good, but what if they buy 2? Well, it's getting a little tricky now. If you offer combined shipping, you can probably fit 2 of those in a padded flat rate envelope. Some people would say something big and heavy like that, I'm not going to offer combined shipping. What if they buy 10 of them? What if somebody buys all 20? Nobody's going to want to pay that, right? But if you offer free combined shipping and they buy all 20 of them, 25 carry the one, that's 100 pounds of cast iron plates. And you said I combined shipping for multiple purchases. How are you going to ship 100 pounds of cast iron for $8? It's impossible. You can't do it. So this is a word of warning to new resellers. When you sell something heavy and in multiples, you have to know how shipping works. You have to plan ahead. If you say 20 available, you got to plan, well, what if one person buys all 20? How am I going to ship that? Is it going to go FedEx? Are they going to fit in a large flat rate priority mailbox? It probably won't. So how are you going to ship those? So I would not do combined shipping. I would just leave it and say $8 per plate. If somebody buys 20 of them, so then you have to figure out, okay, how am I going to ship this? Am I going to ship it FedEx? Figure out the cost. You got to do the math and say, okay, I'll send you an invoice and I'll ship these for $30 or $45 or whatever you come up with. But you have to be very careful with big, heavy items and multiples, not to just jump right out and offer free combined shipping. Well, there may be a new problem on eBay, and that is automatically combining shipping behind your back without you knowing it. Now, this could be operator error, this could be a glitch, or this could be a new policy. I don't know yet. This is too new, and I haven't researched it, but I'm going to put some pictures up here. I was scrolling through my Facebook feed, and I'm a member of like 5 or 6 different reseller groups on Facebook, and there was 2 posts in a row on 2 different reseller groups by 2 different people saying that there's a problem because they sold multiples to one person and eBay combined shipping automatically and they're going to lose money. I was like, what is going on? What are the chances that 2 different people on 2 different groups say the exact same thing? Now, if this is a policy change, this is being run by bots. These are like soulless, non-human computer bots. You got something for sale, a buyer buys 3 of them, and if the eBay algorithm and bots say, well, we're going to combine shipping for a good buyer experience, well, that's fine if you're selling postage stamps or ballpoint pens and it's 2 or 3 or 4, but those bots don't know what you're selling and they don't know how heavy they are. What if you're selling, let's say, motorcycle motors and you have a pallet of them and you put one listing, 40 available, and somebody buys all 40? Could you imagine the disaster if eBay combined shipping for that? So sellers, beware, especially if you're a new seller. If you're selling a heavy item in multiples, be very careful that you are not combining shipping. And if you do have a sale, you might want to check, make sure eBay is not combining shipping for you as a favor. So until we figure out what this is, if it's operator error, a glitch, or a new policy change, you have some options if you're going to list something heavy in multiple quantities. So let's say you're going to sell a giant hammer and you bought a pallet of hammers. Here's option 1. Make your listing and say quantity 2. And that's it. Leave it at that. Now, most people aren't going to buy more than one hammer. And this is kind of a pain, but when the 2 sell and the listing is down, you can go to sell similar and just relist it again and say quantity 2 or quantity 3 if you've figured out how the shipping will work. Don't list quantity 50 or 100 unless you know exactly how shipping works and you got it all figured out, because you might have a buyer that comes along, another reseller, and they want to buy them all. That's a good problem to have, but you have to know how the shipping works. So option 1 is only put, say, quantity 2 or 3 if you know exactly how those 2 or 3 would fit in a box and ship out. Option 2 is to use business policies. Now, I don't want to create an uproar. Everybody's got an opinion. Free shipping, charge shipping, business policies, not business policies, a white background in your photos. Doesn't matter if you use a white background in your photos. Enoch has an opinion on that. Joey's got an opinion on that. Everybody's got an opinion. I personally like business policies. You have payment, shipping, something else. But you have the option of shipping policies. And I created like 20 of them. Medium mail, priority mail, first class free, calculated, flat rates. That's just the way my brain works, and I just kind of like that. Now, there's an option when you edit your individual business policies for shipping on whether or not you're going to do combined shipping or charge for additional items. This field is called each additional, which can either be $0 or a dollar amount. Now, if you do free shipping, this isn't an option. Now, even if you have a business policy, let's say you do a flat $8 priority mail, and each additional you put $8. Well, if this is a glitch or a new policy on eBay, this might not even work. Option 2 might not be an option. So that's the video, guys. Not quite sure if it's a glitch, if it's a policy change, or maybe these people that posted these statements on Facebook, maybe they made a mistake. I don't know, but it seems pretty weird and it's pretty scary. I don't have too many multiples, couple books that I have multiples of, couple other items. If somebody bought all of them, well, I can figure out the shipping. I can send an invoice or I can refund them. Some of it is combined for little tiny lightweight objects. I say, combined shipping, don't worry about it. I'll put them all together. Takes experience. Let's hope this is a glitch. I hope it's not a policy change where eBay just automatically combines shipping without contacting you, without regard for how big and heavy these items are. Like I said, they could be hammers, they could be 5-pound iron plates, they could be a motorcycle engine. I mean, who knows? A lot of people are sourcing whole pallets, like Amazon return pallets and wholesale ninjas, and you might have 10, 15, 20 bottles of lotion. I mean, that gets really heavy and adds up fast. Well, if you put quantity 13 and somebody wants all 13, you got to know how shipping works. It's really, really important. So that's the video, guys. Please hit that like button if you liked the video. Put your comments down below. Have you run into this yet? Have you heard of other people running into this yet? Put your questions in the comments. Put your comments in the comments. If you're brand new here, please hit that subscribe button and the bell icon. We have a lot of new subscribers, about 350 in the last couple of weeks. So welcome. I'm glad you came back. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you know anybody that would find this video helpful, if they told you they have shipping questions or they notice a weird thing going on with eBay with combined shipping, hit that share button and send it to them. Maybe they'll find it helpful. And don't forget that buy me a Dr. Pepper link down at the bottom. You don't have to buy me a Dr. Pepper. I'm just trying it out as an experiment to see how it works. And so far, it's pretty cool. One last thing, I did receive an email from a person who contacted, from somebody that knows somebody that watches my videos. I know it's all confabulated, but anyway, they're not a YouTube subscriber, but they know someone who is, and they recommended that this person reach out to me and email me. So I'm sure they watched one video, but they did email me with a concern they have with eBay, and we're talking 5 figures, over $23,000 that this person is being screwed out of. They asked me to call them on their cell phone. I just don't have the time. I'm too busy, but we did do correspondence through email. It's a long story. I might make a video on it. I feel bad for the guy. I don't like making videos on secondhand information, just what I know personally, but I might anyways, because it's a very interesting story. And I don't want to have this trend of complaining about eBay either, so I'll have to decide. Maybe I'll make a video, maybe I won't. I haven't made a what sold video in a long time. I haven't sold anything in 5 days. My eBay sales have fallen off a cliff. I put everything on sale. I did some promoted listings. I changed the shipping from $3 to free. I'm just kind of editing and revising to get some activity in there. It would help if I listed something. So that's the video, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time.